Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Vechain or VET. So we see it right now at 13 cents, a 2.64% increase in the last 24 hours, a market cap right around that $8.4 billion, and the volume in the last 24 hours being $1.3 billion. We continue to see a lot of really progress in Vechain in this recovery period that we've seen in the last couple of days and weeks. If we take a look at the last week alone, we do see a 20.81% increase in Vechain. This is exactly what we want to see. Obviously, a great recovery from that very low 9-cent price point that we were looking at earlier in the week. So I do expect this to continue on this really trend upwards and sideways. So we will give you guys price predictions at the end of the video for June, July, and 2021. But also make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video to stay up to date with Vechain as well as so many other altcoins on the channel. So if you guys don't know, Vechain is a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform focused on supply chain management. It allows manufacturers to add sensors such as RFID tags to their products that can then record data onto the Vechain blockchain. So first up, we're going to be taking a look at Vechain, DHL, and BMW. We've talked about this speculation in the past, but it continues to look like it's definitely coming. So we see here BMW Vechain. This is all, by the way, on dhl.com/content, so it's all under their domain. Now we're seeing BMW and obviously the DHL keychain, and we're seeing BMW DHL keychain overview with DHL obviously in the top right and also featured on the middle right here as well. So we are seeing DHL basically being introduced to Vechain every single day. We're getting closer and closer to more hopefully partnership announcements like this. I think this would be huge, and we're continuing to see this kind of thing come closer and closer. So another thing to talk about is the Vechain and ETH killer, it says. So most likely China is already working on their digital yuan with Vechain. China cultivates their own, and Vechain is the biggest blockchain by far within China. They have all the ins. So obviously China has done their own thing where they've banned cryptocurrencies and then they unban them, and then they're free to trade and whatever else. So the big thing to notice here is, we've talked about this before. Vechain is one of the two cryptocurrencies actually in China that when they ban cryptocurrency is still able to run. China is actually very friendly with Vechain, and that's definitely a good thing. It's not bad to be friends with everyone, and that's exactly what Vechain's shooting for, I'm assuming. Jumping into the next thing, we have token of the month being Vechain. So Vechain has cemented its role as the enterprise blockchain with clients such as Walmart China and DNVGL being two of its main contributors of really transactions in general. We can continue to see the great fundamentals of Vechain Thor should really triumph in the long run as well. So we see the token of the month being Vechain, and it just talks about some of the big partnerships. And really, it's obvious that this would get, token of the month for a lot of different people because, there is a lot of potential behind Vechain, and I think it's going to continue to do very well. Jumping into the next thing, we see Vechain, one of the best bets in the market. And I would agree with this. I think it is one of the best bets in the market. They have so much things going for them right now. They continue to talk about big things brewing behind the scenes. In the last week, we've only seen profit. So like I said, I think we're going to continue to see very big things behind Vechain. You can actually see here China's favorite cryptocurrency. So the Vechain Foundation recently confirmed a meeting with the Chinese officials. Government officials from Shanghai, Changing and Hangpu visited the head office of Foundation in Singapore. According to the Vechain Foundation, the theme of meeting was joint collaborative partnerships. So this is obviously a big deal. This meeting was attended by representatives from construction, commerce, science, technology, and direct investment promotion committees and other government officials. So it's definitely a big thing to continue to be on, like I said, China's side. Obviously a very major country in the global economy altogether. So definitely good news there for Vechain to continue to be one of the best bets in the market in a lot of people's opinion. Jumping into the next one, we see Vechain and DNV My Baby was featured on Chinese state-owned TV. It was on the TV channel STV. So with official launch attended by government officials, we gained mainstream recognition just a day after launch. That continues to lead. And you continue to see Vechain being featured in China. So like I said, China's relationship with Vechain seems to be very good. And that's definitely something that could continue to support Vechain's price improvement, really up back to that 27-28 cent price point that we saw previously. So I do think we're going to get back to an all-time high for Vechain over just a couple of weeks, or not a couple of weeks, couple of months. I think we will get back to that price point. So I will talk about price predictions for June, July, and 2021 at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. I do want to say before we get to it though, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing into any crypto because obviously it's very volatile, and we've seen that in the past couple of months. So here we have Vechain powered project of VimWorld Global enabled vet trading for their NFT collectibles. So you can actually check out vimworld.com/vimmarket using your Vechain Thor mobile wallet or Vechain Sync desktop wallet if interested. So we're continuing to see, like I said, a lot of utility behind Vechain as well. It's crazy what all Vechain is doing in the background, and I guess, like I said, big things brewing behind the scenes. That's continuing to be kind of the the summary of what Vechain's doing is just a lot of stuff is coming, and we're very, very excited, obviously, as Vechain holders. So we have Binance will support the Vechain official vet network upgrade and hard fork. So this was a great announcement, obviously showing that more and more people are getting interested in Vechain with the amount of support that's really taking place. Obviously, Binance supporting the network upgrade and hard fork is a definite good thing for Vechain. Going into the next one, we see huge process in the medical blockchain space with Renji Hospital and DNV Assurance. So this is continuing to be good news as well. We've talked about the MyBaby application quite a bit on the channel, so we won't go into too much details on this. But like I said, guys, this is all good news. This is all very bullish for Vechain. The only thing that's probably not bullish for Vechain is Elon Musk tweeting about crypto again, and that's always going to take place. And I think it's only a matter of time, honestly, until that doesn't affect the crypto markets near as much as it does now. So I do believe Vechain is going to continue on its way up, or on its path up to the top. So we'll continue to talk about Vechain quite a bit on the channel. Like I said, pretty much daily updates. So let's give it a quick price prediction now for June, July, and 2021. Obviously, a lot of people think that we are in this accumulation or FUD or manipulation stage. I still think we are as well. I think we're going to be here for about maybe a month and a half to 2 months more. By the end of July, we could see a breakout period of a lot of altcoins, as well as obviously Ethereum and Bitcoin breaking out of these resistance levels. And I think Vechain specifically by the end of June, unfortunately, won't do too much. I think we'll get right around maybe 18 to 20 cents. And then by the end of July, I think that's our time to really break out. I think hopefully we will actually push past that manipulation and FUD that has taken place. I think, like I said, we are getting very, very close to that. We've talked about all of the big whales jumping back in that sold at the top and now are buying at the bottom. Obviously, they believe this is very, very close to the bottom. They've continued to buy around this $35,000 price range. Because of that, like I said, I think we are at the bottom as well. So I think they're just reassuring a lot of people that we may be at that bottom price. So I do think by the end of July, we could easily push to our all-time high, depending on how fast we get out of this FUD and manipulation stage. So right now, like I said, we're in that accumulation stage. By the end of July, I do expect about a 26 to 30 cent Vechain. By the end of 2021, or the end of the bull market, I still think we're on path for $1 or $2 Vechain. They continue to talk, like I said, about big things brewing. We have that DHL partnership that really hasn't been talked about too much by Vechain themselves. So I'm very, very excited for the future of Vechain. I think we're going to continue to see big things taking place. And like I said, $1 to $2 by the end of 2021, or the end of the bull market, is my price prediction for Vechain. I do want to say, guys, as well, if you have not already, jump into the description of this video. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, linked below, and you can talk with crypto like-minded people. Obviously, the people, staying and holding and, still watching videos through this kind of, bearish-looking market are going to be the ones that you have those diamond hands that are going to continue to make money through the next 5 to 10 years, in my opinion. So it's great knowing you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to continue, doing your own research. It's very, very important to continue on with your own research. So thank you guys again. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.